Okay, 13 questions about your younger self by Dave Nicholson. Yeah, this tag looked very interesting to me, so I figured, what the hey, I'll do it. So, here we go. 1. What was the biggest news story from your youth? I'd say the Cold War. That was the biggest one in the 80s, as a kid of the 80s, was the Cold War. 2. How did you spend your summers as a child? I spent many summers going camping. 3. How did your family celebrate holidays when you were growing up? Going to my Aunt Shelley's house for Christmas and my grandmother's house for Thanksgiving. The turkey was delicious, by the way. 4. What invention or modern technology has impressed you the most? I'd say computers, because they were just primitive when I was growing up, but they've grown by leaps and bounds since then. 5. How did you and your friends have fun when you were kids? We played Nintendo and later on Sega Genesis. 6. What advice would you give to younger generations today? Enjoy every minute of your life and enjoy every minute of your friends, because one day it's with your friends, because one day it's all going to be a lot different for you anyways. 7. Did you ever travel abroad when you were younger? If so, where? I didn't travel outside of the country per se, but the farthest place I've ever traveled was Niagara Falls. 8. Did you ever break a bone or have an injury as a kid? Yes, this scar here on my face. You can barely see it, but it's there. 9. What was your favorite song or band when you were a teenager? Gee. I'd have to say Max Webster. They were still in their prime back in those days, because Lulu's was all the rage, and Max Webster played there. April Wine, Kim Mitchell, to name a few. 10. What was your favorite holiday and why? Christmas. Family got together, and my most favorite part was watching the Christmas specials on TV. 11. How did you stay informed about world events when you were younger? Well, back then we had a few channels on the aerial, and I always watched CTV News at 6 and at noon from Kitchener, whereas it was called CKCO TV back then. But that's how I got my news every day, because we didn't have the internet back then, so you couldn't just look it up. You had to find other means, so to speak. 12. What sports or activities did you enjoy when you were young? Bowling, which I still do, baseball, volleyball, badminton. There was a time I enjoyed swimming. I don't really do that much anymore. And what was the last one? Hockey, like floor hockey. Although I got hurt a lot at floor hockey because people were too rough. And 13th and final, what's one thing you would tell your younger self? Well, like I alluded to in the last question, enjoy every minute, because someday life is going to be much different for you. If I'd known that back then, I probably would have looked at life differently than just the way I did back in those days. Anyhow, there's your 13 questions about your younger self, Dave. I look forward to the next one. Later on.